What's up, guys? Axe of Dwayne here. It's been a long day. I've had a lot on my mind, and I just kind of wanted to go over one particular story that my wife and we were very blessed to help out somebody. So, as you know, we follow the Ramsey Solutions plan. Got out of debt, $60,000 of debt, 3.5 years. It was an amazing ride, absolutely incredible. Wouldn't change it for the world. Because of that, we built up a really large emergency fund, which was really nice to have. And doing that, we were in a position to help out people. One of the things we were able to help out with was a woman that we seen when we were at Pizza Hut one day. And this lady had just literally lost everything she had. They were at I believe it was a duplex or a triplex. It was a house, and the house burnt down. Tragic thing happened in the house. They had nothing to do with it, but they lost everything they had. We seen her at Pizza Hut one day when we were there, and I said, well, she's got several kids, young lady, probably in her early to mid-20s. A horrible situation to be in, to lose everything in a house fire. And I looked at my wife and I said, hey, why don't we give her a $200 tip? Something really nice. And she agreed. And I approached her and I said, hey, look, I haven't known you for very long. I heard your story in the newspaper, but we really want to help you out. So we gave her a $200 tip. We used our debit cards to process it. Well, lo and behold, I looked at my debit card account probably 4 or 5 days later, and I noticed that the tip had not come out yet. And I was like, well, this is odd. Why didn't it come out? So I contacted the general manager of the Pizza Hut branch, and I said, hey, why hasn't this come out of my account yet? And he said, look, your payment for the meal that day came out right away. I said, yeah, I noticed that. He said, however, your tip, your $200 tip to her was so large that our payment processor was not able to process it that day. He said, it's going to be a while before they can process it. And I'm paraphrasing that. And I said, cool. I said, well, did she at least get it that day? He said, yes, she got it that day right away. It's going to take a few days, maybe a few more days to come out of your account to get into, our bank account. I said, cool, not a problem. Lo and behold, it did come out a few days later. But that's just one small situation and one small story of when you get out of debt, you have zero consumer debt, and you're able to help out the others around you because you have a big, massive emergency fund. That's one way that God blesses you and able to help others. And it's amazing, man. It's absolutely incredible when you can go around and see somebody who desperately needs help and you're able to financially help out that individual. Truly incredible. I would not trade this life for anything else. When God calls us home, we have to give an account for everything we do. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay knowing that I did everything possible to get out of debt, build a large, massive emergency fund, working towards investments, working towards retirement, doing everything we can to live a financially successful life. If there's anything that you guys want to know about my story, about our story as a family, how we went from being broke and just have no hope at all for a future to being where we are today and what we're able to do, leave it in the comments below. I would love to read that. I'm over on Rumble as I'm on YouTube, and I am absolutely here to build a financially successful future for my family, for myself, and for our future grandkids. So I kind of joke about that. I tell my wife, it's like, look, we don't have to have a lot of kids, but we'll spoil our kids so that they can have a ton of grandkids. And we can enjoy as many kids as we want to have them around for Christmases, for birthdays, whatever it is, because we have set them up financially for a massive future. We look at having, $1 million life insurance policy on the family. We've looked at having we want to have another emergency fund and build on one up we have to be much bigger as well. We've got 20 different bank accounts. Each one of those bank accounts has a name specifically designated for it. We have a car fund, a house fund, the bills fund, etc. Our emergency funds in there, etc. Investments is in there. That one doesn't get a whole lot right now used, but it will. So yeah, if you guys want to hear any more about my story, about our story, please comment below. I would love to hear from you either on Rumble or YouTube. And yeah, I hope to hear from you guys. Bless you guys. Amen.